What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In this video, I'm going to show you all the different items that you can get from the Skull Taker encounter in the Exiled Lands and on the Isle of Siptah. So I will take you to each location on each map. We'll start with Exiled Lands and then we'll swap over to the Isle of Siptah afterwards. First, I want to go through the list of items that you can obtain from the Skull Taker event, and then I'll show you at each location which items can be purchased at that specific spot. Now, this is a comprehensive list for both the Exiled Lands and the Isle of Siptah for items that you can purchase at the Skull Taker areas. So we have the Glimmer Moon, we have the Frost Shot, we have the Forge Light, we have Balpator's Razor, we have the Eye of Khan, we have El's Drinker, we have the Axe of the Lion, we have the War Spear of the Black Circle, the Momentum, the Daggers of Nameless Days. Each of the Black Blood tools, so the pick, the hatchet, the sickle, and the knife. The full set of the regular non-epic version of the Mad Prophet armor. And then the list of thralls that can be obtained in these areas will be Dalencia Snowhunter, Janos, Marcos Bane of Beasts, Varpnir, Oyvind Talltree, John the Tinkerer, Darmok the Experimenter, Grat Stinkfinger, Najora Battleborn, and Acastel Nine Fingers. Now, all of the tools and weapons cost 15 obelisks. The armor pieces each cost 15 obelisks. The thralls are all going to cost 50 obelisks, and the thralls are all going to be randomly generated for you. You do get to choose between a combatant type thrall and then a crafter type thrall. Do keep in mind that Oyvind Talltree is listed under the crafters in the current test live version of the game, and I'm not sure that they'll change that when this update comes to live. If I had recommended items to go after based solely on damage and armor penetration, it would be the Forge Light with 57 damage and 47% armor penetration, Balpator's Razor at 64 health damage and 23% armor penetration, and then the Momentum at 53 damage and 27% armor penetration. Now, these may not fit into your gameplay style if you're on like an agility build. However, the Daggers of Nameless Days, which are really the only agility melee weapon in this list, are all the way up in the volcano, so it's best to go for one of these other items earlier on in game. And by the time you can make it to the volcano, it's likely you can craft better daggers than these anyway. Okay, so our first stop on the list of locations is actually going to be the volcano. And the reason we're starting here is simply because you may run into an issue where these traders are not spawning for you. I ran into that issue. What I ended up having to do was engage in the encounter right over there, and then after that I had to stand here until the traders spawned in. So if you run over here and there's an event going on over there and there's no traders here, finish the event and then come back over and wait for these traders to spawn in. Once you get them spawned in, you have 3 different traders right over here. This guy sells you the supply materials. This lady will sell you the Daggers of Nameless Days. And then this trader will sell you the Harness of the Mad Prophet. Additionally, I will show you the location for the slaver. He is right there, and he is going to sell you the different thralls. And the spot that we are on the map is right here. The obelisk is right there, and the Shrine of the Oracle is right there. Pretty easy location to get to. The next location is right out in front of New Asgarth. It is right here, and we want to speak to this trader. He's going to sell you the Helm of the Mad Prophet. This trader is going to sell you the Glimmer Moon. If we jump over here and chat with this trader, that's going to be the supply materials. And then around the side of the cart over here, somewhere right here, yep, this guy right here, he is going to sell you the different thralls. And the map location for that is right here, like I said, right out in front of New Asgarth. Down here on Noob River, we have another trader set up. So we have this guy here. He's going to sell you the supply materials. This guy here is going to sell you the Bracer of the Mad Prophet. We have this lady hiding back here who is going to sell you the Frost Shot. And then I was wrong about this in my video. There is actually a slaver here. They are going to sell you the tier 4 workers or combatants. And that location is right here on the map, like I said, right at the end of Noob River at Skulker's End. In keeping with the theme of just being on the river, we are out in the jungle, and you are going to have to run all the way up above this area in order to find these guys out here. Let me show you where we're at on the map. We are at the Descent of Dagon, so you want to come in through this way and then up the stairs that are in this center section here, and we will find all the different traders. So we have this guy here, sells you the supply materials. We have this lady here who is going to sell you the Tacit of the Mad Prophet. Then this guy over here is going to sell you the Thralls. And finally, this lady here will sell you Forgelite for 15 obelisks. All the way over to Seppa Maru, we have some merchants here. This is the slaver. He's going to sell you the Thralls. This guy here is going to sell you the supply materials. If we run back in here, this one will sell you the Sandals of the Mad Prophet, and then this lady here will sell you Balpator's Razor. This is the location where we are on the map in Seppa Maru, right next to West Wall. You can see the Black Galleon off in the distance there. There is another Skull Taker location here. If we speak to this lady, she's going to sell us the Black Blood Pick for 15 obelisks. This guy back here has our combatants and our workers. This guy over here is going to hook us up with supply materials. And the final one is around the back here. This one here is going to sell us the Eye of Khan for 15 obelisks. And we are right here on the map for all of you map junkies. I think most of you probably can recognize where we're at. We are at the Den. We have a trader right here. He's going to give us the supply materials. If we run all the way around the other side here, we have the slavers going to give us the different thralls that we can get. And then we have this one here is going to sell us the Black Blood Hatchet. And this final one will sell us El's Drinker. And this is a location on the map just outside of the Den. There you go. This next location, I'm going to start off with the map here. It is right here at the ruins of Al-Maraha. So this location is just down from that. Here's the slaver. He's going to sell you the thralls. Over here we have this trader is going to sell you the Axe of the Lion. This lady is going to sell you the Black Blood Sickle. And this guy will sell you the supply materials. The next area on our list is out here at Buccaneer Bay, and we have the same setup here. So we have the slaver, he's going to sell you the thralls. We have the trader, which is going to sell you the materials, and then the last trader is going to sell you the Black Blood Skinning Knife. The location on the map is right here, like I said, just outside of Buccaneer Bay. The last two locations that I'm going to take you here are not spots that are marked on the map. There are things somewhat close. So Thugra's stand is right here, and this Skull Taker point is right here. This one is in G6 on the map, so right there, but Thugra's stand is right above it. And we're going to chat with this guy. He'll sell you the thralls. If we chat with this guy, he'll sell you the supply materials. And last but not least, this lady will sell you the War Spear of the Black Circle. This next location is right out here by Death Whisper Camp or the Death Whisper Ruins. It is right up over that edge. Now, this area is plagued with rock noses and spiders, and they will regularly come up and fight these NPCs. However, we do have some people that we can chat with here. This guy will sell you the supply materials. And then if we climb up here onto this platform, we could talk to this guy. He's going to sell us the momentum for 15 obelisks, and this one will sell us the different thralls that we can get from this encounter. Now, if you're looking for a quick list on all these different locations, I put that on my website, and there's a link to that in the description of this video, and I'll put it in the top right hand corner of this video as well. All right, so let's jump into the Isle of Siptah locations. Again, the list of items and thralls that you're going to get on the Isle of Siptah is the same as the Exiled Lands, which I went over in the beginning of the video. So the first location is down here by Tillerman's Watch, and we are going to speak to this guy. He will sell us El's Drinker. If we come around over here and speak to this lady, she will sell us the Black Blood Sickle. If we head up over to this guy here, he will sell us the supply materials. And then lastly, back here, we can buy the different thralls. The next location is right next to the spit, and the traders that you want to talk to are right here. This guy will sell you the Helm of the Mad Prophet. We can then head right up here. This guy will sell you the different thralls. Over here, this guy will sell you the supply materials. And then lastly, this lady here will sell you the War Spear of the Black Circle. We're then going to come out here by New Chemi Docks, and I'll show you who you have to talk to. There is this lady trader here. She's going to sell you a Baal Petor's Razor. If we head over to this guy, he will sell you the different thralls. Heading around to the other side, we'll speak with this guy here. He's going to sell you the Bracer of the Mad Prophet. And then over to this person here, they'll sell you the supply materials. Moving over to the Grave of the Leviathan, we have this spot here. So this first guy here is going to sell you the supply materials. If we move over to this lady here, she will sell you the Forge Light for 15 obelisks. Heading around and onto the other side, we find this guy here, and he is going to sell you the thralls. The next location that I'm bringing you to is in E11. Now, this is an unnamed area. There is no camp name in this area. So there is a camp down below. There is no location for it, but you want to run all the way up from that camp and you'll find this Skull Taker area. If we speak to this guy, he'll sell you the thralls. The next lady in the list is going to sell you the Harness of the Mad Prophet. Moving on down the trader line, this guy will sell you the Momentum. And then the last guy here will sell you the supply materials. And just one last time on the map, that's in E11. All right, so this location may end up helping you find the other one if you're having a hard time. This is Arno's Prospect, and you could draw a straight line from there to the last camp that we were at. However, for this one, there's only a couple of people to talk to. We have this guy here. He has the thralls. If we run around the other side, we will chat with this guy. He will sell you the Axe of the Lion. And then the last guy to talk to is right here, and he will sell you the supply materials. This location is right next to the Lay Shrine of the Birdmen, and it looks like this. We will head right up and chat with this guy. He will sell you the supply materials. We then go over and chat with this person. They will sell you the Black Blood Hatchet. We then have to run around the outside of this and over to the other side in order to find the other merchant in this location, and this guy will sell you the thralls. The next location is right here at Cold Heart Ruins, and we want to chat with this guy here. He'll sell you the thralls. If we go in here, that guy's blocking me. If we go in here, we will get the supply materials from this guy, and then this guy here will actually sell us the Sandals of the Mad Prophet. The next area on the map is right out here by Bastard Stand. That's about the closest point I can give you is Bastard Stand. It's right out here. So if we run up and chat with this guy, he will sell you the supply materials. This guy will sell you the Glimmer Moon. And then we have a couple of other ones. This lady here, she'll sell you the Black Blood Pick. And we should have one more right around here, the Slaver, who is going to sell you the thralls. The next location is going to be in M7. This is another area that does not have a marked location in the area. So this is one that you'll just have to find by checking it out. There is a camp that's been there for quite some time that's close by, so when you're running down the beach, you might spot this. And we'll speak with this lady. She's going to sell you the Daggers of Nameless Days for 15 obelisks. Moving on to this guy over here, he will sell you the Black Blood Skinning Knife. And then if we head down here, we could talk to the slaver who will sell us the different thralls. There's actually one more guy tucked in behind me right here. You can talk to him and he will sell you the supply materials. Just outside of the South Watch Keep, you can find this setup here. And you'll want to run back here and speak with these guys. So we have this guy here, supply materials. We have this lady over here. She'll sell you the Tacit of the Mad Prophet. Then if we talk with this lady here, she's going to sell us a Frost Shot. And around the other side, we should find our slaver who's going to sell us the thralls. The last location that we're going to visit today is up here by Heretic Haunt. And we have another caravan here. We'll come up and talk with this guy. He will sell us the Eye of Khan for 15 obelisks. And then this guy here who is going to sell us the supply materials for 5 obelisks. The last one is going to be right back here. This is the slaver and he has the thralls for sale. Now you may find other locations around the map that I haven't listed, like this one here that is near the Accursed Citadel. This spot right here, you can still come and talk to the traders that are in this area. We have the slaver, which will sell you the thralls, and we have just one other trader who's actually in this hut, and he's going to sell you the supply materials. You aren't going to find a merchant for the legendary weapons or the armor in these other locations, and that's why I haven't listed them in this video. Now you guys, let me know in the comment section below, what item or thing are you going to run out and buy first? What just gets you excited and what do you want to get your hands on? I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next and I'll meet you over there.